Hi, everybody. This is going to be a little different video than I typically do. And this one, I'm going to actually go through the process of purchasing a Humminbird Mega Live imaging unit. And I'm going to follow that up with several videos. One video of the unboxing once it arrives, another video on the full installation, and I'll do another video of my very first time using it on the water, so first impressions. And then I'll eventually get into some videos on the settings, how to fine tune the settings, and then I'll probably do a deep dive. So if you want to follow me along on this journey, just hit subscribe and especially hit that little bell because that bell will tell you whenever a brand new video is being released. So these videos are going to take place over the next several months, probably. So if you're not familiar with the Humminbird Mega Live Imaging, I'll talk a little bit about it. Basically, it hasn't been released yet, so you can't even buy them. So I just did a little Google search here, and there are some videos out, but these videos are just on what people think they're about. Um, so let me talk about the actual unit itself. And I don't know much because this hasn't even been released by Humminbird officially yet. This is this was leaked by several uh, companies that sell these. So this is what was released right here, and I'm sorry if this is a little small for you, but I'll go through it. Um, Basically, it says watch fish instruction real time, so it is a live imaging. It has a range of up to 150 feet, which is pretty good compared to the Panoptics. Choose from multiple viewing options, and you can see those over here. So there's a down imaging if you're going to be vertically jigging. There's a forward looking, which is what most like bass fishermen would be using. And then there's a landscape. So this is kind of new. This is not offered by Garmin. Um, and so it's going to give you a broader field of view. Now, most people are going to mount this on their trolling motor, especially if they're a bass fisherman. I know the crappie fishermen tend to put them on independent poles, but this might be better for a bass fisherman because as your trolling motor sweeps back and forth, you're going to see a pretty big view. So this will be interesting. This landscape. Um, it says wider, more fishable sonar coverage, mega imaging, and plus quality sonar throughout. Okay, no need for a black box, so that's kind of interesting. If you're familiar with the Panoptics, there's a black box that's I don't know, it's smaller than a tissue box, but it's pretty good sized, and it takes up some room in your boat, and you need to wire that independently to a battery, and so rigging and wiring becomes a little bit of a pain. I actually had a Garmin Panoptics live scope in my boat, and I had it for about a year and a half, and I actually got rid of it. I It was kind of cool, but I have a trolling motor. I had a trolling motor called an Altera, which is motorized and it deploys and stows with the motor. And with that mounted on the motor, it kind of bogged down the motor a little bit. So I had to take it off. Since then, I changed my trolling motors, and rather than replace and get a Panoptics again, I actually got the 360, the Mega 360, and that's a great unit. So let's see what else. It says no need for the black box via live Ethernet compatible Humminbird models. And so those models are the Helix Generation 3, Helix Generation 4, and they have to have the Mega Imaging Plus. So you need the Gen 3, Gen 4 with the Mega Plus. They're also compatible with the Solixes and the Apex, which just came out recently. Incidentally, today is December 17th, um, just for reference. And it does say transducer mounts to the trolling motor shaft or third-party mounting options, which I haven't seen any third-party mounting options yet, but I'm sure there will be soon. So that's what we know so far about this. Let's go back to this. So it's interesting. I went to I don't want to be on images. I went to the Humminbird website. So let's do that. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try to learn some more about what this is. So I typed in Humminbird Mega Imaging or Mega Live, and it brings me to this page right here, and it's still loading, so let's give it a second. It's taking quite a while. I'm not sure why. While this loads, I'll just tell you because I've looked at this. The Humminbird website has no information. I actually up here, I typed in live imaging. Nothing comes up. Nothing. It just gives me any mega imaging. So I'm going to get out of this. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. It finally loaded. So it's going to give you the mega imaging for the side, down, and 360. But there's not one thing on their website about this new product that's coming out. Again, the information did kind of leak out. The rumors are that Humminbird helped them to leak out, and I totally get it. Again, today's December 17th, and a few weeks ago there was the final Bassmasters tournament of the year was at Lake Fork, and Patrick Walters won that tournament with over 100 pounds, and most of those fish were caught on his Garmin Live Scope, and he had a camera in his boat for most of that tournament. And so a lot of people really got to see how important these live imaging sonars are. And so Garmin is going to be making a lot of money between that tournament and Christmas time and beyond. And so I think Humminbird was trying to jump the gun a little and sneak out that, okay, we've got a product coming out. And so maybe some true Humminbird fans will wait and not buy the Garmin and wait to get their product. And it makes sense. But again, it's kind of shame on Humminbird for letting this slip out, but not having any information on their website. There's no images of or videos of what their images look like. You can see when I Google this, there are some videos, but these videos are just talking about the exact same things that I am. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to purchase one of these. So let's just see if Amazon has them. So we'll try this first. I know some of you are big Amazon fans and some of you are not. All right, why is this taking so long to load? There we go. I'm having some glitchiness in my network here. So let's go Humminbird Mega Live. Oh, let's spell that. Oh, there it is. All right, we've got some, this looks like an ad, but we got some helixes. We got a bunch more helixes. We got ice fishing. No, it's not available at Amazon at all. Nothing in here about live. Okay, so let's get out of that. All right, so the people who originally linked this was Russell Marine. Russell Marine's out of Kansas, and I'm going to click directly on their website. Oh, and here it is. It's Humminbird Mega Live Imaging. Let's see, it's $1,499.99, which is basically the exact same price as a Garmin unit, the Garmin Live Scope. Lowrance just recently, within the last couple weeks of me taping this, came out with their new and improved live version, and its price is exactly the same. So they're all being competitive. There's a good picture of the, I can make this bigger, of what the transducer looks like. So this is the mounting portion for the shaft. It looks like this rotates and swivels. It's not showing the cords or the lengths of the cords. Yeah, that's not showing that at all. But it does look like it rotates for those different views. So it's a little, I'd say it's a little bigger than the Garmin, but again, you don't have that black box to deal with. You just Ethernet it into your hub or directly to your unit, and you'll be able to see it. So pre-order now, estimated available March of 2021. So again, this is December, but I'm going to do this. Let's see if there's any new information on here. No, this is the exact same information that was on that little brochure that I showed you guys. And then, these are just related items. So Again, not much information out there. I don't know how many people are going to be purchasing these ahead of time, but I'm going to do it. So add to cart. Okay, let's view the cart. Let's just see if it gives me more information there. No, it's gives me my payment options. You can do it through PayPal, credit card, debit card. No, I don't see anything. I do see a coupon code, so if I can find a coupon for this, I might get a little bit of discount. I'm guessing there aren't any coupons for this, but I may check for some coupons before I purchase this. But anyway, this is kind of new and exciting. I've been a Humminbird person for decades, and I really like Humminbird products. So again, watch for some future videos where I do the unboxing, so you get to see it firsthand, and then I'll do a full installation, and I'll show you my any struggles that I have, if I have struggles with the installation and whatnot. And then again, my first time on the water, I'll show you exactly what I'm seeing, first impressions, and then as I get to know it a little bit better over the hopefully over the springtime and into early summer, I'll be posting videos on the settings and how to fine tune it. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you follow this journey with me.